Alright, what up world? Hemingway checking in as usual. Wow. And I know it's been a good little minute since I recorded a vlog in the car, but that's just because I have still been in my car, but I haven't had my camera in my car lately because I just been on the go way too much. But I know y'all miss my handsome face. So the topic of today's vlog, I have two particular topics. One, I want to discuss my new schedule for my content and the stuff I'm gonna be posting on my YouTube. I have a schedule that I have set now and that's gonna work very good for me and trying to get things out there on a more consistent basis. As you can see, I mean, I've been putting things out very consistently over the past 4 months. I mean, you've been getting content from me definitely weekly, at least 2 to 3 times a week on my YouTube. It's been a struggle trying to keep the content up as much as I want, but I've been getting it out there though, so now I have a little bit of a schedule. And the second thing I want to discuss, man, I really think I'm finally off the blunts, bro. Like, I think I'm officially, I can't do it no more. Like, I don't know, man. It's been a solid maybe, probably a solid month, man, and I've been smoking nothing but joints. And it usually, that's the longest I've ever gone strictly joints is a month. And I haven't, it wasn't even one of those things like, let me try and see how I feel, you know, or let me just kind of lay off the blunts for a little bit just to kind of, you know, get my, nah, it wasn't none of those. It's just one day I was like, you know what? I didn't even have no guards on me. I still had some papers, the king size joints. I went ahead and rolled them up, and I just kept using those. I was like, bro, I don't feel like spending no money on no damn guards. Fuck that. So, of course, consciously, from a health standpoint, I've been trying to not smoke cigars as much because I don't support tobacco, and I try not to financially support tobacco in any way. But I mean, if you smoke weed and you smoke blunts, you support tobacco, so you can't really say that negative about it. However, I never wanted to come out my mouth and be like, you know, fuck tobacco and blah 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 when I'm still smoking blunts. So I'm still not gonna jump the gun and be on no whole bash tobacco thing, but I'm still, you know, I'm trying to stick with just the joints, just the J's, because it's a little bit cleaner of a high, and it still do what it need to do, man. As long as you rolling right, and if you get the filters, you'll be able to get lit how you need to be and get right. But now, if I'm still, this is my rule though, rule of thumb. If it's 3 niggas or more, it's a wrap. We rolling a blunt. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? 3 people, depending on who that third person is, I may smoke a joint with 3 people, but once we go, I'm sorry, if it's more than 3 people, let's say that. If it's more than 3 people, 4 and up, it's a wrap. We rolling a blunt, bro. 3 people, cool. 4 and up, we rolling a blunt, because 9 times out of 10, one of the motherfuckers is gonna wet the hell out of the joint, even if you got tips in there. I hate that shit. And number 2, fuck all that. Niggas be chiefing and you get to talking and all that shit. A joint is still a joint. I don't care if it's king size, super king size, or whatever. You still gonna smoke, you gonna do what you need to do. But if you got a group of people, like you trying to have a session, especially with one thing you're smoking, that shit it's gonna go. I'm just saying. So that's my rule of thumb. I really think I'm off the blunts, man. I can't do it. Also, it's funny because I remember this video of Wiz like back in like 09, and he was like, you know, when he really got off the blunts, started fucking with the papers, and he was like, man, all you young niggas smoking this, that, and the third. He was like, you know, all you young niggas smoking these blunts, this, that, and the third. You know, when you really blowing it like that, blowing down, pause. When you're really blowing it down like that and you smoking, man, you know, that shit started to take a toll on you when you smoking them blunts. You get, you know, pains in your chest, start coughing up, hacking up shit. And that shit really happened to me, bro. That shit was a minute ago, but when I watched that, but that shit really happened to me because I've been smoking like I smoke like that. So, I mean, you know what, let me clarify. Like, I'm not Wiz the Currency, but I smoke at least 3 or 4 times a day. That's just what it is. So, but yeah, man, I don't know if it necessarily was caused by the blunts, but I used to have this pain in my chest and that shit would be so random. And I think a little bit of it was stress, and it went away when I quit one job that I have. And then it came back, you know, a while later, but it came back a little bit. And I was always like, man, you know, I wonder if the blunts is really fucking me up. And I was wanting like the weed in general. So I stopped smoking the blunts on occasions, and it would feel better. So since I've not smoked blunts, since I've been smoking strictly joints, I haven't felt that shit at all. And you know, if it comes back, then it may not necessarily be just the blunts, or may have anything to do with tobacco or whatever. But now that it's gone and I don't feel it, and I'm also not stressed out, I feel good, man. So you know, that's cool with me. But anyway, back to the schedule. So this is how this is gonna work. My YouTube videos will be coming out as such. This is how this is gonna work. My YouTube videos will be posted as follows. So Tuesdays is still gonna be 2 Minute Tuesdays. Thursdays will now be the days that I release my vlogs, or I will be doing a throwback Thursday of whatever piece of content, whether it's a vlog, a video, whatever the case. If I have something throwback that I want to post up on YouTube, I'll post it up on Thursdays. But otherwise, that's gonna be the day that I post my vlog life videos, like this one. Sundays will be the days that I do my studio etiquette videos. The reason I say I'm gonna use Sundays to do my studio etiquette videos is because that's a little bit more of me kind of doing like lessons and stuff like that for people to follow along with. And I want to kind of make sure I have most of the day, if not all of the day, to actually be able to, you know, sit down, do what I gotta do it a couple times, because I'm trying to be more fluent with that, and you know, not really take up too much time if I don't have to. So Sunday is a perfect day for that, and I'll probably release that the same day. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays, those will be the days that is that right? Mondays, Wednesdays, Saturdays, and Fridays and Saturdays will be the days that I'm recording that content, and or I'm creating the content or whatever. And you know, you might get some random videos from me on those other 4 days, but right now I'm trying to keep it at a minimum, at least try to make sure you guys get something from me on one of those 3 days. I won't say that you're gonna have 3 pieces of content from me every week, not on YouTube, but I do want to release at least at a minimum 1 piece of content a week one of those days. Now I'm gonna eventually get to the point where I can do 1 each every week. You'll get a 2 Minute Tuesday, you'll get a vlog, and you'll get a studio etiquette. But right now, that's how we working. That's gonna be the new schedule. So again, if you're just watching this today for the first time, go ahead and subscribe, man. Make sure you ring that notification bell so you can get all my videos going forward. Go ahead and check out my most recent EP, my Welcome EP. The video for that first song, Welcome, is out, and the video for the second song, Trying to Be Me, is also out. Go ahead and check those out. Share them if you like. If you like them, share them. Click the like button. Comment. Tell me how you feel about it, man. Good, bad, ugly. Tell me how you feel. Comment. Get a conversation started in the video, in the comments. And until next time, I'm out.